TruVue Podcast.
A bunch of different views.
The boys keep it real, man. I really like listening to them, man. They funny. Yeah. Son. You know what I'm saying? They really speak their truth. The hell was that? You're. Oh, say what it did. Oh, shit. That's the wrong accent, ain't it? I started off there. What it do? What the business is? What's good? It's your boy, Mel, we're back in the building again, bringing the barbershop to the books up. That's more British. Nah, I tried it again.
Out.
I did, man. Damn, I hated when I started off dropping the ball.
You got to do your fake Jamaican accent. That's how you pull the Irish off.
The bumper club right near the beach.
No. Keep that in pocket.
I think you got to say R.
Come on, Laddie.
R.
Laddie. Ain't that like a pirate? Anyway, man, it's your boy Mel, and it's the TruVue Podcast. We back in the building again, bringing that barbershop to the box office. You already know what it is. Let's get it. Let's go.
Yo, it's your boy Hyphen X, man. Alley to my guy.
What's poppin', people? You know who it is. Zoe in the building. Let's get it.
Well, if they know who it is, why are we telling them? It's grown man MJ, by the way. We got a little featured guest on deck with us. Let them know what it is. Sir.
Token Tom is in the building.
That means announce yourself.
Well, much like sex, I'm just happy to be here.
That's what's up.
Okay. Well, with that said, gentlemen, cheers to a good episode. Let's get it. Let's go. Salud. Yes.
That's good stuff.
The shit.
That's good stuff there.
All right, man. So what we getting into today? Well, we are getting into the Banshees of Inisherin, currently streaming on HBO Max. What is the Banshees of Inisherin, you might say? Well, I might tell you this. Set on a remote island off the west coast of Ireland, the Banshees of Inisherin follows lifelong friends Patrick and Colum, who find themselves in an impasse when Colum unexpectedly puts an end to their friendship. A stunned Patrick, aided by his sister Saban. I put
Shaban.
Yep, Shaban.
Yeah.
And troubled young islander Dominic.
Hey, we rolling now? Yep.
Endeavors to
We rolling.
refusing to take no for an answer. But Patrick's repeated efforts only strengthens his former friend's resolve, and when Colum delivers a desperate ultimatum, was that close? Events
No, you're
swiftly
still British.
escalate and shocking consequences. I tried. I tried.
Man, that damn near was like a J description, man.
Damn. I'm gonna work on it. I'm gonna go practice on my accent. Maybe if I get a little proper 12. No, that wasn't it either. Shit. I'm gonna get it by the end of the episode.
I ain't never seen you struggle with an accent, fam. This is
Facts. This is first.
Yeah, this is like this fucking me up, fam. I don't know if we can do the show this week. You all right?
Is this an omen? Shit.
I don't know, man. It was something to look at, though. I guess it just.
Look at me now. Look at me now. Oh.
Nigga said, look at his speech. Great segue.
Look at. Oh, man, what things did we see in this movie, man? Like I saw a lot. I enjoyed the scenery in this.
Yeah,
I enjoyed the colors. I enjoyed
All the green.
the green,
Yeah.
the yellow and the red. I don't know
Fingers.
what
Hella fingers.
it was. There was so many fingers. They were just tossing fingers.
It's throwing them all.
Like, it looked cold, but I didn't see nobody with no hats on. But But it did look cold.
Oh no, they built something different. You can tell that by how you could just chop off a finger and then go to the bar.
A lot
Or
of
the
liquor.
smoke.
Smack that bitch up.
I know Tom got a lot of the background and insight into this. So
Well, I think Martin McDonough did a dope ass job of putting us in the setting of Inishmore, which was made up island. I'm sorry, Inisherin, which was
and sharing. Yeah.
represented by Inishmore. Inisherin was a made up island, and I just thought he did a good job of actually bringing us in with the advent of the language that they used in here. Feckin', I'm using that at work from now on.
Feckin'.
Feckin' is in the that's
Sounds
in the
funny.
that's in the vocab from here on out. But the use of language and the drone shots that they use with a lot of the coast and a lot of the greenery and just showing how vast even the small close-knit island was.
It's a good word. Okay.
That was deep.
That was.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, the colors, man. It was a lot of pretty colors.
Well, they played with the colors, but I didn't.
Greens and the blue.
They used red and yellow with his sister's jacket. Red and yellow was on.
Mm-hmm.
Red was the door for Column, and yellow was his interior. And the red and yellow, I guess, are like duality type colors, but it really didn't have a strong enough presence in the movie to have a meaning that stood out for me. I get what they tried to do with it. Like the yellow was what she wore when she was leaving and going to a new world, which was cautionary because there was war going on in the mainland and all the other stuff. So I understand.
Oh shit, there was war going on all throughout the damn movie though. Like everybody was warring. Which was another thing that I found interesting. Just the different conflicts that they were that everybody found themselves in. Like everybody had some sort of conflict. And
what would you say I'm sorry to cut you off. What would you say the old lady, Miss McKinley, Miss what was her name? Miss
I called her the Banshee.
She was the Banshee, but I was trying to give her Miss McCormick. What would you say her conflict was then?
The knowing,
maybe delivering the message. Like I know she had a conflict with or something along the lines. There was a conversation exchanged like don't tell me something, and she was like, I'm just trying to make sure it's accurate. Like I just want to deliver the right information. But I mean, you had Dominic. You on mute, Mike?
I was saying that was kind of her conflict when you say it like that. She was always sitting somewhere off in the corner in each room trying to kind of gather the information and spread the right news to alert the right siren, I guess.
Man, no, I mean I enjoyed this, man. Like I really just the characters, like they were so unique, but they felt familiar at the same time. Like I was like, I can kind of see I can see myself, a little bit of myself in a couple of them. Like, all right, yeah.
Who
like,
would you?
Especially the reactions. Like,
who would you be?
Certain times I could be Column, like, man, just leave me the fuck alone. And then at certain times I could be, I was gonna say Colin Farrell. I could be like
Podrick.
Yeah. Like I can be like, hey man, look, I'm just a nice guy. You know what I'm saying? That's that Gemini shit though. Yeah. When I get like I'm just a nice guy. I just want everybody to have fun, man, and just be loved, And then his sister like chasing big dreams. She trying to get off the island. You know what I'm saying? It's just you can see a little bit of I can see a little bit of myself in each of the characters. But
would you even really say her dreams were that big?
I mean, for her,
they just big for the island.
I would say for the time period, 1920s, I would say she had some. Those are kind of some big dreams. To get off the island was kind of like a now or never for her at that time. So that was I think I consider that big moves.
I mean, hell, she waking up with donkeys and shit in the bedroom. Like, I wasn't expecting her dreams to be like huge.
Yeah, she's
No,
gonna be
but
on the
all
boat.
she really wanted to be was a teacher, and I mean, I don't think we look at that as being a giant dream nowadays.
Yeah, I'm talking about for the time period.
Yeah,
Now
1923.
nowadays, yeah, you moving from Illinois
Online,
to Washington State to be a teacher is not a big deal. But in 1920s,
going across
uh,
that pond.
that status and everything else, going from being a farmer that sat in her house every day to a teacher is a big move.
I would say even chasing the unfamiliar across the pond because they really didn't know what the fuck was over there. They
Oh
just
yeah,
had
that's a
cut.
big move in itself.
Well, I
Yeah.
wouldn't
Just
even
off
really
my
say it was across the pond. It was, basically just across. It
to
was the ocean,
the
but
mainland, yeah.
yeah, the just Ireland proper, as opposed to the
Yeah.
island.
Touche. But it and two, you can hear it in the letter that she wrote. Like it's simple things to us, but apparently they was really big to her. Like, oh my
She
Yeah,
had
god,
her with her. She had her with her brother.
going from Cuba to Florida is a big move, fam.
oh,
Oh, great comparison. That
that's
was
a
a nice
lot of swimming.
comparison.
That's a whole lot of swimming.
It's a great
Wait, what?
comparison.
But no, to your point, as far as being able to see yourself within the characters, I think that's something that was done well within the writing. They did have a lot of parallels with like Column and the sister. I forget her name, Shaban.
Shaban.
Yeah, Colin and Shaban had a lot of similarities at some points in the movie. Then you would get a lot of scenes where Shaban and Podrick were the only people that could relate to each other, and their tight knit bond that held each other, kind of in a good mental state. And a lot of things that happened with Podrick in the film, with him being outcasted and going through I guess a new isolation. Me moving out of my comfort zone and going to a city with a completely different cultural foundation. I kind of could understand that, having to work your way into a system that really was kind of rejecting you.
Touche.
Yeah, she did have that. I want to be an independent white woman type thing going on. So yeah, I can see that.
Say what?
Dang.
Who, Patrick?
No, her, the sister, Shaban.
I was like, damn, man.
Shaban.
Shaban.
Yeah, like she wanted to be free from all that shit. She didn't want to fuck the little boy that said, once I get older, would you be with me and shit? She was like,
man. I was rooting for Dominic.
She said, I gotta get the fuck out of here, man. Like this little nigga approaching me and shit. I gotta go.
You know what was sad though? I thought he took that in stride. I was like, man, he taking that rejection good.
No.
And then, yeah, I ain't gonna ruin it. Y'all go see the movie. But
That's good for my boy. He needs some self-esteem.
Boy,
he said, what? It's all the pussy on the island. She said, no.
Well, I'm gonna go over here and do that thing that I was about to do when I was about to do it.
I'm gonna shoot my shot, and that's it.
Damn, I'm done.
I was rude for my boy.
All right, I got a question because Mel and Tom, y'all had a different rating. We were kind of all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
What can you say to bring us to your side on this movie as far as what was done well and what we may have missed?
I don't know if oh, sorry, Tom, you go ahead, man. I've been talking.
Well, obviously it's shot very, very well. I don't think anybody will argue that point.
No,
and I believe that the acting was very, very good.
Phenomenal.
But it's the journey, and I've been sitting there thinking about it because there's you have your conflict, your resolution, and I'm sitting there going, well, there wasn't any real resolution until I'm thinking about it, where Podrick at the end of the movie is kind of a curmudgeon-y Irish prick, and that's what. Well, he was, because now he's got an Irish grudge against Colum for forever. But that was the version of Podrick that Colum liked, was the insufferable, miserable prick, as he said in the bar. And on the flip side, you know, Cullum, all he wanted to do was write his shitty song, and he obviously chopped off his fingers, and he can't do that anymore. So at the end of the day, they just go back to, and granted they might be insufferable, but now they just go back to being friends.
I don't know. See, I can see,
Toxic.
I could totally see that, but I got the energy shift between them. Like they both embodied what each other began as.
Yeah, I got that.
I was like, holy shit! Like that was like, and to watch this whole movie, you're watching the transition of them morphing into each other. And I was just like, damn, man, that's cold. That's cold.
What they say, energy can't be destroyed, only transferred.
Yeah. And I was like, just that whole journey. I was just like, damn, between that, the dark comedic banter, that I mean, a lot of it gets lost.
Did you use the word comedic, my nigga?
Yeah, he did.
What? What's wrong with
I need to know one scene where you may have belted out in laughter. Just one.
That's
my god!
When they walk in on the father passed out having a wank.
Oh yeah, that shit.
Colin Farrell goes, "For the life of me, I will never be able to get that out of my head."
Yeah, that shit was wild. That shit was wild. Like in the living room, Dad. Like for real, cuz.
When they kept on calling him dull, that whole conversation, he's like, "Am I dull?" They're like, "No, you're not dull." And the sister, under her breath, as she's walking away, just shut up, you fucking dull bastard. Like, just on some shit. I was like, damn, man. She just did all of this building up and then, like, turn her back, like, man, this motherfucker is dull as fuck. Like, what the fuck?
Anytime she yells at him to get the animals out of the house, the donkey belongs outside.
Man. Nah, there was a lot between the banter that was going on that I was catching. And again, I was getting that Curb Your Enthusiasm vibes, like with the way it was delivered. So that was right up my alley. That whole the witty banter, the dark comedic shit that was going on, and the fucking bartender, what is he? I don't know, barback, whatever the fuck he is. That motherfucker just dry snitching through the whole damn. Every time this motherfucker said something, he was snitching on some damn. You are waiting. The priest, that was another one. When that motherfucker jumped out that confession shit.
Oh yeah, it was funny. I did enjoy that scene.
Dog, I died. It's like, well, I bet not fucking die between the time.
I'm not giving you confession.
That's fucked up. But yeah, no, I mean, maybe my sense of humor is a little more twisted, more a little dark, I guess. But
agreed.
I laughed hard at that shit.
No, see, like I see this movie like kind of in the spirit of something like Cable Guy, but I consider Cable Guy in more of a comedic light. I don't see this in a comedic light. I do see the writing as done a little bit in a more of a twisted reality. And you get humor based on the performances, I think, of Colin Farrell and Brendan Gleeson. Them together on scene, I think they have a unique flavor, which gives them a little bit of comedic play. But the movie to me was more dramified to a sense where I got caught in there more so than finding the script, more of a roller coaster of humor. I found little small points where it was like a chuckle, but I never really like belted in laughter.
Okay.
I'll say it's the first movie in a long time that actually made me feel pretty sad.
Damn.
Wow.
Like, when the donkey died, it's like, he just lost Siobhan, he just lost Jenny, and now you have poor, dull Colin Farrell with nothing. And I'm like, I can sympathize with him.
Well, in a time like this time, do you think it relates a lot to male isolation? Like males are considered the loneliest ever on the planet at this point in time.
I was like, isolation. I mean, yeah, in the basement, but shit, man.
No, I'm just saying, men are considered like the loneliest. Yeah, all around the world, they're considered the loneliest as they ever been in any period of time. Do you think this is a movie to kind of relate to that, or?
I think that fits. I mean, I don't know about you, but if you ever just had someone break up with you because they just don't feel it anymore,
Nah, she felt it every time.
Oh my
well,
god.
congratulations. But I was born Irish. I don't have that luck.
Oh my goodness, what is happening?
Well, no, I mean even in journeys of like Column had, he was on a journey of legacy. He was on a journey of leaving something here before he's gone. Even in all of those type of things, when you have to go out and get your own, there's a chance that you're gonna have to leave some folks alone and cut some people off. And it's not necessarily because you don't like them; it's because they're not fitting with the advent of your actual goals right now. You know what I'm saying? They're kind of holding you back. So in a sense, everybody on this call except for you, Tom. I'm just meeting you today, but everybody on this call, we've had extended years probably of not talking, and it wasn't because we didn't like each other. We just had to get to something better. So I think that the setting that McDonough uses as far as the island, I think it kind of forces people to deal with each other a little more, where you can't get that break in friendships, and you can't get that time apart that's necessary for each person to grow. So I looked at it with that kind of balance as well, where you just don't need everybody to go on that journey with you.
Yeah, he did say he just wanted some peace.
Touche. Is he frozen? We might have lost time for a second. Oh no,
There you go.
He back. All right.
There you go.
But yeah, I don't know, man. What up? Did Hyphen? Did you see anything you wanted to point out as far as to look at me?
Yeah, it was shot nice.
I knew it.
Yeah, it was shot nice.
I knew it. Yeah, we lost time.
And the acting was good.
The acting was phenomenal, though. I had to give it to him, especially.
I thought we was gonna do crown him at least on this. Who was my favorite? Shaban.
Yeah. Really?
Damn.
Okay. I actually Dominic was my favorite. Yeah, I thought Dominic, like, just the witty shit he was doing, and just like his twitching, the little smirking and all that shit, and going away to nervous ticks, all of that action. I thought Dominic.
I will say he beat Colin out in a couple scenes, but surprisingly, Colin Farrell
gave it to him. I think Colin like dumbed it down a little bit for him.
Okay, you thought it was like a little handoff. Go ahead and get your shit off, Shorty.
Yeah,
shit.
Because he was killing it. I do give it to Dominic though. I thought that motherfucker shined hard.
Yeah. Who was your favorite in the movie, Tom? Favorite character? Not sure if you heard.
Tom, you there, Tom?
So I don't know. Go ahead, Hyphen. You got a favorite character, G?
Yeah, the dog. I think the dog did a great job. It switched sides so quick. Fucking owners inside about to burn.
You think the dog did better than the donkey though?
The dog survived. The donkey didn't.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
So some of the best actors die in the movie now.
That is true. It was sad when the donkey died, but that dog when he was getting his owners getting his house burnt up, and this nigga just standing there off to the side behind them and shit.
Hey, that dog was about to
the dog was in the wagon. The dog didn't even bark.
He was
Where's
like,
your loyalty?
hey,
Where's your loyalty?
survival, man. You gotta do what you gotta do to survive.
Dog's like, he told your ass, nigga. You should have been on the walk.
He gave you the time, the
He
place.
said 2 o'clock.
Yeah, we should have been on the walk.
God damn it. He's like, cause your ass sitting in that
Yeah.
building burning up. You coming up short.
Yeah, so that's the answer, man. Yeah, that's a better. That was a good one. That was a good segue.
Boy, if you ain't like an old man today, yeah, that was that segue right there. That was
Yeah, now that one was good. That
he
was
be
a
on
good
them
segue.
transitions, boy.
That boy good.
Hey, man, I'll be honest. That dog is a better dancer than I am.
Damn.
What?
Damn.
The hell? What just happened?
That was short, boy.
man.
That was short.
Man, I just want to say this, man. I wish I seen the same movie as your boy Mel, Grown Man MJ, Token Tom. I
Why do you
wish
say
I
that?
seen the same movie because the hour and 54 minutes that I watched was the dullest hour and 54 minutes I've experienced in a very long time.
Did it not have you questioning friendships or yourself and decisions you may have made in life and all that other stuff?
Not at all.
Okay.
I like this.
Yeah, I'm on that same boat.
So it was hard to relate, basically.
Was it the
No,
language?
I'm not gonna say it was hard to relate. The story wasn't captivating enough to make me want to give that extra effort. Like it wasn't even holding my attention. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't. Like hearing you guys speak about it, I'm like, man, this sounds like a beautiful movie about friendship and decisions and giving people boundaries and shit like that.
And
That's not that's not what I seen. Like I just seen like, what the fuck is wrong with him? Why he say leave him alone, nigga? Leave him alone. He cutting his fingers off, B. That's supposed to be your man.
but
Like he want to play the fiddle. You can't play the
bro,
fiddle.
you talking about a city bro, you talking about a city that had like what, maybe 200 people seemed like everybody knew everybody.
Devastating.
I didn't see one child in the whole film.
Yeah, he was gonna be next. They was gonna find that nigga in the pond, in the creek. He was next. Population control, loneliness, depression. Get the fuck out of here. Like that's what's happening on that island. I was lonely, depressed. I felt like I was Podrick, but I was forced to watch a story of myself. This shit was terrible. Like I'm like, what the fuck? This shit is. I couldn't relate. It was dull. But it was shot good though, and the actor. It's like good basketball players on a bad team.
Now, Hyphen, I know you. I know you as a social cat, man. Like you have a lot of people that come in and out of your circle. So there's had to been somebody in your life where it's like, bro, I'm just done dealing with your ass altogether.
Yes.
You ain't never just wake up like, you know what? I'm done.
I can't fuck with homie no more.
I'm not saying I can't relate to what was going on into the movie. I was saying the movie didn't make me want to relate to it. You know what I'm saying? I hear you on that. I can relate to what you guys are saying the movie's about. Definitely felt like that. You know what I'm saying? Man, when you guys talk about it, it sounds very sad on the island of loneliness. You know what I'm saying?
So,
but while I was watching this hour and 54 minutes, I was like, God, thank God this shit is over.
So more or less, it was more of a issue with pacing and depth to the story, more so.
Yes.
Same for you, Zoe, because you work in the music industry. I know you didn't have motherfuckers come and smoke your shit out and not pay on time. And it's like, bro, I can't fuck with you no more.
Yeah, but I feel like Hyphen. For me, I was waiting on something to catch me to say, okay, let me fuck with this, and I didn't get that at all. You know,
when he chopped that finger, it wasn't. When he threw that finger at the door, it wasn't like it's on. You
now
that
part did intrigue me, but
don't. When he came with the pocket full though, don't.
I was like, this motherfucker's stupid. I'm not finna cut my fucking fingers off because you
right. That's what I thought too. I'm like, shit, I'm not finna chop my goddamn fingers off.
See, how's this shit hurting him? This shit stupid.
No. I can agree 100 with what y'all saying, but the only thing that makes it make sense for me is that it's an island, and I can't get this motherfucker to go away. What can I do to get this motherfucker to go away? If he fuck with me like that,
Okay. That first one, okay. That second one, I'm not gonna keep doing this with this nigga, man.
Yeah, I'm taking these cheers to your neck, nah.
Keep doing. This nigga obviously don't give a fuck about me, man.
It's one cop on this whole island, bro. I will have you buried out here.
Right? What are you talking about? It's one cop out here.
Hey,
What you mean?
hey. Can I say the dog knew when that motherfucker left the house that he grabbed the shears and tried to drag him out the house.
That's what I'm saying. The dog had more influence than anybody in this fucking movie.
He's like, no, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
He said, good dog. He said, good dog. He was like, oh, yeah, you said it, bro. I'll hold you accountable.
Oh, shit.
Now, I have a question.
Yeah.
Is it fair for Colum to be mad at Podrick when everybody's kind of in agreement that Podrick's a dull bastard?
Ooh.
Wait, what's the question? Is Colum?
So,
he said, is
Colum
it
in the
fair?
wrong? Yeah, is it fair?
He said, is it fair for Colum to be mad at Podrick when everybody agrees that Podrick's already a dull person? Like he can't just all of a sudden switch and now you dull and I don't want to fuck with you.
No, it's fair because it's about what he wants around him. He kept saying, I just want some peace. So evidently,
silence. That motherfucker said, I just want silence.
Yeah, and Podrick, and we kind of see what he means because Podrick was relentless and like, no, nigga, I'm in your life forever. You know what I'm saying? You can't just get rid of me. Da. So he proved himself to be right. So Colum was not wrong for feeling like that. Just because you are who you are doesn't mean I have to accept you.
Well, not so much that. It's A, they're stuck on an island, so you're going to run into them no matter what.
But
B,
not stuck. It's a boat.
They could take the boat, but I don't see any of them taking the boat. At least Podrick's not smart enough to take the boat. And let's be honest, Podrick's kind of slow. Like, I don't think that, like, I know that the lights are on, but I'm not entirely sure somebody was home. So even going to that drastic measure of cutting off the finger and throwing it at you, Podrick just thought he's messed up in the head, not that Podrick was messed up in the head.
No, that motherfucker thought it was April Fool's. Like, for real. He like, oh, yeah, this is a hell of an April Fool's joke. God damn, he's really going in. He going
Podrick
in.
might be slow, but that's not Colum's burden.
Touche.
It's not, but, you know, that's one of those things. Like, can you get mad at your kid who doesn't understand?
That's different. They not related. They not related like that. They just good friends.
Get mad at them.
Yeah. We'll come after 10.
You know.
My man was not. He was like, man, I don't want. He was like, I don't want no beef with you. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, I don't want to be your friend no more.
He just said, I ain't fucking with you.
I'm done. And my man's like, if you keep coming around me, I'm gonna cut my fingers off. Came back around, cut his finger off. Came back around. Came back over. He don't give a fuck about you. Podrick didn't give a fuck about nobody but himself. My man. The next scene, my man's supposed to be playing the fiddle. He doing this shit
with the band.
You know.
That was another time I died laughing. I laughed out loud so hard.
I like this nigga. He just as fucked up as Podrick. Now you can't even finish a fucking song. What have you accomplished? What have you accomplished? You should have been this nigga friend. You gonna cut all your goddamn fingers off. You can't play the fiddle like that. This nigga. They looking at him and shit. Like, bro, we finna kick you out the band, bro. We about to kick you out the band, bro. This shit, I couldn't wait to be done with this fucking movie. Oh, like, God damn. And end scene. All right, man. Go roll up again. God damn, this shit was terrible.
What he said.
Well,
let's keep it real, man. Every year when we get the Oscars come around, it's these type of movies that pop up in so many different categories and take home maybe 2-3 awards, at least one. And it's a movie that you probably wouldn't have never on your radar. And what do you feel was done different in this, Mel, that you know outshines movies that I guess a mass of people who are regular moviegoers feel are more deserving?
That's a good question. I really feel, number one, the chemistry between the actors. It looks so natural. You partner that with the way or the drone work and just bringing out the agriculture of Ireland at that time. The fact that they did focus on it being is actually a period piece almost with it. It's around the time that the Irish was fighting or warring, a civil war.
Mhm.
So they did focus on that as well.
I want to add something to that right there because that was like a small point in the movie, but if you paid attention to it, each time they would show conflict on the mainland, their
Boom, boom.
conflict would go to a different level as well. So I thought that was a good parallel that they played with in the script, but didn't really explain to any capacity at all. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
It was clever banter. It was well written. Dude, I thought they hit all of the marks that they needed to hit for this to be a great movie.
Man, I thought we was in a short bus.
Well, I'm just answering the man's question, man.
Yeah, ask the question, dog.
My
Like,
fault. My fault.
makes this an Oscar-worthy movie? Because it's getting high reviews
It
It
is.
from
is.
all the critics. It's getting like I haven't seen anybody rank it less than a 4 out of 5. And our score is completely different in how we set it up. But a lot of critics have this ranked high, and this is Oscar season. And it's coming out in the peak, so I expect this to be nominated for several awards. It cleaned up in all the other film festivals that it was featured in.
And it's unexpected, and I really haven't seen anything else like this out there. So it's gonna stand out just on being unique alone.
So can I ask a question? Is writing and then like the actual storyline, are those two different things? Or are they the same? One and the same?
One and the
Those are
same.
two different things. I would say storyline kind of is like the plot, right?
Yeah,
And
like the
writing
story.
is like the script, right?
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
write this. You gotta write it. I guess it goes back to what you said earlier there, Mike. So like it's the pacing for me. You know what I'm saying?
It is slow. It is a slow burn. Which is where they get the drama.
It's like at the when you burning a candle and it's at the very bottom and you got like a little bit of wax in the wick. Like that's how slow the fucking burn was for me. Like I almost didn't want to light it. You know what I'm saying? It almost was nothing left there. It was no warmth coming from this candle. You know what I'm saying? It was I felt like I was on an island and nobody wanted to talk to me while I was watching this fucking film. I felt like Padre. Shit was
So you got engulfed in the movie, is what you said. That's what I heard.
Yeah, sure. Cold and alone. You absolutely, yeah. Why not? Cold and alone in isolation.
Tom, what say ye to that question, man?
So, my thoughts, and some of it'll do with a little bit of history, is when they're, every time they're looking and you have the fighting on the mainland, they go, what are they fighting for? And everybody goes, I don't really know. And that was the whole fight between Colum and Podrick, is what are you guys fighting over? Well, nothing really. You're just dull. And if you look back in the history of the whole Irish Civil War, is you had one side going, all right, we got a pretty good deal, and the other side going, no, that's boring, we want it all. So there's a lot of parallels between the Irish Civil War and Colum and Podrick and how all of that goes around. I liked how well it was written. It's the only other Irish movie I can ever think of is The Quiet Man, and I know that like all the old white women love it, but to me it was never really that great of a movie, and I never really thought that Ireland was that good looking until I watched this movie. All of a sudden I was like, well, maybe those Paddies have it right. But I did like how well the dialogue was. I did like how even though they were fighting and feuding, like you still saw despite their best efforts, that they still cared for each other, or at least Colum did. So I don't know. I liked the humor. I liked the darkness. And I liked the fact that it made me feel sad because just a whole lot of movies don't do that.
No, one thing I did get from Colin, even though I didn't want, it's typical of most relationships. Even though I don't want to be around you, bro, I don't want to see you down bad at the same time, and that's what I got from him. But you coming around is doing more damage to me than I need. Yeah,
fingers off.
yeah, that's extreme, bro.
Right. I couldn't get jiggy with that shit. The fuck?
I could not get jiggy with that shit. Yeah, nah.
Ain't nobody got time for that
at all. Hey, but talking time, man, that was beautiful, man, because it got something to do with your heritage, man. That was beautiful the way you displayed those words and your love for this film. You know what I'm saying? It made you sad.
I felt bad for Podrick. I kind of felt bad for Colum because Colum gave away everything for what?
So you ain't had no shortcomings in this, G? Just the same thing as the pacing and the depth of the writing or whatever?
Yeah, hyphen kind of, you know what I'm saying, broke down mine.
Stole
pretty
your
much
glory
agreeing with him. Yeah.
Man, my main shortcoming. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Mike.
I was gonna say my main shortcoming with the film is look here, it wasn't enough booty on the island. That's what happened. Okay.
It was booty. It was
booty.
It
wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. And Colin was hoarding, and he wasn't doing enough. He wasn't doing enough splacking, and so
with my man
Dom, women wasn't loose. And so here. No, man, my man Dominic off himself. My man Podrick, if he had some booty to play with, he wouldn't be worried about what Colin was doing at 2:00 every day.
Right. Hey, he had a nice ass he was playing with.
Oh my
God!
Wow.
Man,
wow.
We're not gonna do that. We don't support. We don't support the bestiality over here. All right?
We don't support it, but I do believe he was like 3 months out from fucking that donkey. I do think that.
Yeah, he was.
You gave it 3?
Yeah, I gave him benefit of a doubt. I just knew it was coming.
Once his sister left, I thought it was finished.
You put them beds together and shit.
Hey, do you remember what Dominic found in the beginning?
That hook. That pole with the hook.
And do you remember what the Banshee used at the end?
Yeah, the pole with the hook. I did notice that.
So I think a lot of the movie was very rhythmic. It was very much like that. Is that there were a lot of beats that, like a poem, is that it kept hitting it. It would keep coming back to it.
Yeah, man. I ain't see that movie. I didn't see it, man. I wish I did. It sounds so beautiful.
So Mel and Tom, y'all see this as deserving of Academy Award type shit.
I would say it's more deserving than other movies.
I was gonna say I didn't think it was deserving of winning, but definitely deserving of a nomination to at least be in the running. Yeah.
Well, I guess this is like, but go back to what you said, Mike. This is the type of movie that would get that type of recognition. So to expect it to get nominations is not far-fetched. This is what they look for. You know what I'm saying? The Academy Award people. This is the type of movie that they look for.
Bro, I don't think I would put it up for a nomination. I thought it was some decent movies that came out this year, considering Hollywood was trying to bounce back with the resurgence of the theaters coming open, and we had some pretty big features that came out this year. I think I don't sit this above. I don't put this in the top 5 type of anything.
Nah. But I think he'll, like you said, they'll get that. It's something about when they see like that sky and that green grass, like, they be like, oh man, we're gonna put this up. I think they get caught up into the how it looks and how it sounds and the wardrobe. And I think storyline is something that gets lost in a lot of these nominations and criteria.
I think that might have also been a shortcoming too, that they used Banshee, and the term Banshee is a female spirit that screams of death. They used it real subtle in the film, but I was
But
expecting more from it.
they did
Yeah.
also speak on that as well.
What you
How
mean?
maybe the Banshee is tired of screaming and all of that and just wants to sit back and observe, which is what the Banshee was doing throughout the movie. So I thought that was cool how they did tie that together in the dialogue of the movie.
Man, I was not seeing that.
No, it was okay. I thought they could have did better with that.
Okay. Well, do you think it was something in the acting? Like, do you think it's people that we could probably switch out maybe to make it better?
Yeah, for sure.
2 years like I was paddy wagon cruising.
That boy is good. Not an
That was
amateur.
wrong, but y'all get it. Y'all get it. That was wrong. Yeah.
Mr. Me Too.
Mr. Me Too. Okay,
Good
let's
segue. Boy, not an amateur.
Who else y'all would have rather seen in this?
I actually enjoyed the characters that I saw in this, but if I had to swap out somebody, maybe I don't even know. I don't.
Well, not to say that Colin Farrell didn't do a good job. Not to say that, okay. I think he, like I said, I think the acting was good in this. But if you really want to get that dark humor in there, I would have swapped him out for like a Jet Black.
I
You know
knew
what I'm saying?
I knew you was gonna do it.
Like
No.
Or him play Column. Yeah, that might have been dope.
yeah, like just to give it a little extra oomph. Like I said, like I was not captivated by this at all. Somebody had to come
Will
No.
Ferrell.
You gonna swap out
him? Give me the Step Brothers on this, man. I
No.
watched.
Oh, boy.
Okay, yeah. Now we talking comedy.
Yeah.
Okay, Will Ferrell and man, what's dude's name? With the
If you swap out-
little George
you swap
Jefferson
out
cut.
Column.
Yep.
You swap out Column. I'd say give him Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson.
Yeah, for that the darkness.
You
and
know
the-
what?
Leave me the
I
fuck
say
alone.
this would have. I think this would have been more dramified if they would have with a younger cast. So give me like Shane and Tommy. Shane from Walking Dead and Tommy from Power.
Oh, god damn it, man.
Oh, okay.
Bernthal.
Yeah,
All right.
okay.
All
Yeah,
right.
John Barenthal and I can't remember Tom.
Man,
Yeah,
give me a Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill
Why
would have
not?
been.
Jonah Hill.
Jonah
Fuck
Hill
it,
would
why
have been.
not?
I would have liked to seen Jonah as Dominic.
Yeah.
Oh man, to see him be devastated by
See,
saying
if you put the brothers in Jonah Hill as Dominic, I think Zoe might have had the cast all along. That's why he wanted to do this. That's fire.
Yeah.
You got any characters that you would swap out, Tom?
Give me Sarah Silverman for Siobhan.
Oh yeah, I can see that. Oh, she would have been roasting their ass, bro. She been roasting their ass. Like I just sitting around this bar getting drunk and shit. Fucking ass and donkeys. The donkeys go outside. Just to hear her say that would have been good.
Yeah.
Now we talking comedy, dog.
Yeah. That's exactly.
That wouldn't be a
fuck
dark
it.
comedy though.
Fuck it, man. Put Elaine in that bitch somewhere. I don't know. Write her in.
Elaine.
Write her in.
You going
Fuck
too
it.
far. Now you're going too far.
What? Elaine funny. I'm
Is
not
she?
gonna sit here.
Wayne does have a good comedic timing. She does.
Yeah.
You talking about from Seinfeld?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let the slander for Seinfeld
feel you.
continue much longer.
Like y'all go get off Seinfeld.
No, I fuck with Seinfeld. Hold on. I fuck with
All
Seinfeld.
right. Oh, okay. I'm just
Nah,
not going
fuck
for the
with it.
slander.
I still
Yeah,
watch it to this day.
No, I don't want to have to snap out.
Well, shit.
But,
How would this is categorized as a dark comedy. I mean, dark comedy. Drama comedy. So a dramedy.
Yeah.
How else would you go ahead and categorize this movie?
What's your pronouns?
that was a good straight approach.
Right there.
Yeah, right down the middle, straight through. Clean cut.
This is
This is like an Irish folktale. You know what I'm saying? That's what I look at it as.
A bromance drama.
okay, bro, man, drama.
I like that.
That's
good.
This is how many of us have them?
That's what I'm gonna call
Friends.
this. Yeah.
Oh, a friend's
goddamn
a
farmer in
friend's
the Dale.
comedy.
Goddamn it.
You said a farmer in the Dale.
This is
That was too much. Too much season salt on that one.
This is an old McDonald. Goddamn it.
No, I think that bromance dark comedy. What did you say? So?
This is Irish cream, dog.
Irish. They rise to the
Tom jumped off of the
This is his heritage. Everybody just sitting here making
He
money.
said, "Oh hell no!"
This is his
Oh
heritage.
hell, what the fuck?
Irish cream, but disrespect.
Rise to the top. Rise to the top.
Irish cream. I think that's the winner right there. That got a reaction and everything.
He'll be back. I know he probably lost.
That was an Irish cream.
Oh shit! Well, let's
That
go
was
ahead,
good.
man, and have some fun with this.
It is everyone's favorite game show. Rename that movie.
Sorry.
A man, a jackass, and a retard
Hmm?
on an
Kiss
island.
my ass.
Kiss my ass. All right.
Oh, that was a good one.
That was a good one.
Lonely Island.
All tree fingers.
Give you the finger.
Thumbs up.
the finger. I like that. That was a good one. He said
killed-
thumbs up.
He killed that ass.
Damn, come on, man.
Hey, yo.
Killed and kilt. Don't forget. The
Oh, I hear you. You gotta enunciate. You gotta
Fuck these
enunciate that.
fingers.
He killed that ass.
Finger to my ops.
Rolling loud.
Wait.
No, that would miss.
Mm.
Damn.
Oh,
Damn.
Are you saying rolling?
Like rolling loud, but it's rolling.
oh, okay.
What are you rolling? I didn't think we were rolling. Like a boat. What is
Celtic
it?
pride.
Celtic pride, okay. All right.
Where the titties?
Yeah.
No strip club.
Yeah.
With the one strip club there, they needed a brothel. Solved all them problems.
Crank wankers.
What did they say? Too many niggas, not enough hoes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Chopping game.
damn.
Dang.
Damn.
Damn.
That's brutal.
On four down.
Thumbs up.
This ain't funny.
Perfect.
Drink and wank.
Drank and wank. God damn it.
This ain't funny is a double entendres. You know what I'm saying? The movie really
Yeah.
wasn't that funny. And this ain't funny. I'm chopping my hand off. You know what I'm saying? It's still funny.
This is not funny. I'm serious. But that motherfucker was serious. I couldn't believe he kept cutting off his fingers. How, nigga?
The silence.
Chopper style.
Chop, chop. They woke.
Where my dogs at?
What dogs?
Yeah.
Oh man.
He got a finger in my ass.
Damn.
Yeah, that's what happened, dog.
That's fucked up.
No, I think you won. I think
Damn.
you won.
That's so fucked up. Damn. A fam. That's exactly. Hey, that was like the climax, right? That was the climax, wasn't it? Like shit got kicked up a notch. Like, I'll be at 2:00, nigga. I don't give a fuck if you in there.
Hey, yo,
You
coming to you.
stupid.
You put a finger in my ass. I'm coming after you. Hey, he wasn't going, bro. You right. My man wasn't.
he wasn't going, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
no
gonna fucking
homo.
get the
Hell yeah, no.
Hey, he said, I don't give a fuck if you have the cream or not, B. I will be there at 2:00, nigga.
Oh my god.
You fingered my ass.
Oh, it's
A
terrible.
finger in my ass. No,
And then he
right.
said, your fat finger killed my ass. Like, I mean,
Oh my god. That shit kicked it up a notch. Yeah, finger.
nah,
in my
that
ass.
one. Nah, fuck that.
Yeah, that's it.
Fuck that.
That's it right there, buddy.
Mic drop for real,
This
goddamn.
nigga is on a roll right now.
Damn, finger in my ass.
That was great.
God damn it, man. Well, that's it, man. We lost time, but damn.
Talking time, man. We sorry. What do you mean you poke fun at your heritage? It was a good movie.
No, I know he was out moving about. He probably dropped
After you said it.
The official TruVue rename, finger in my ass. Damn. Y'all gotta watch the movie to understand. If this end up being one of the clips that pop up there, they like, what? And the official TruVue score is
Find out. 1, 2, 3.
a 3. Man, it's a 3. Rewatch. Well, I kind of know how this gonna fall, but rewatchability recommendations and recap of what we saw. I enjoyed this movie. Again, dark humor. It was very vibrant colors, very well shot. The acting was phenomenal. I thought the story was strong and everything too. Like it was a good movie. Like I guess don't expect a lot of laugh out loud things unless you're into that kind of dark humor. But no, man, this was a good watch. I would recommend this to people who are into dark humor. Like, and this is really dark humor. Like, if you like, what is that? The movie with the bunny. I can't think of the damn name. I got a certain audience. This isn't something I'd recommend to everybody because it's not gonna be everybody's cup of tea. But I do see myself rewatching this. No, this was a good one for me. So
No, I'll piggyback off that, man. I actually semi enjoyed it, but semi was on the side of Hyphen and Zoe. I'll take the lumps on this one. This was something I introduced to the pod, so I would recommend it to other people, just based on how it is ranked in the eyes of actual film critics. And I like to get other people's perspective of it as well. I did get deeper meanings to the story, so I thought the writing was brilliant. As the male said it, he thought the colors were vibrant. I thought it was a dullness to the vibrance at the same time, showing that there wasn't much to do where they were at, and the relationships meant a lot more to others than some. And I thought that whole, as Lamel described it, transferring of energy between the main characters was something you don't get on screen often, and it was good to watch because you kind of had to look at your own self in a sense if you really want to get anything out of the film. So sorry, Hyphen and Zoe, but I would recommend it. Probably won't rewatch it though. I got what I got from it. I don't think I would get much more, but I probably would get much more from the other actors if I took a chance to watch it again.
Okay. Yeah, man. For me, I don't see myself running this back. I do have a list or a group of people I would recommend this to. Just based off of how you all broke the film down. People that are into this category of film or style of acting, rather. Yeah, it just didn't hit, man. Like I said earlier, I was expecting for it to, reel me in at some point, other than the fingers. You know what I'm saying? But and it did have its moment of, funny moments here and there, but just not my cup of tea when it comes to the film.
I would. I think I agree with kind of what Mel said. It is a very niche type film, very niche. If you like that Irish cream type of comedy, I would probably recommend this to you. As far as me rewatching this, I can't afford that investment. I just can't. I'm trying to get back my time. But I would not rewatch. I would not rewatch this. I don't really recommend it unless you're really into this niche type comedy that was presented in this dull ass film. But it's a no for me, dog.
As far as you saying with niche as well, hyphen, I would a group that I could suggest recommending this to would be like writers, people who are interested in writing. I think this is a good school to watch on how to fit together a movie that doesn't have a bunch of action or thrills to it.
Yeah, it's a good assignment
It's
movie.
a good assignment type movie.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I can agree with that. If you had to study a film, study this one. Yeah.
Well, shit, y'all can also study our previous episodes at TruVuePodcast.com, where you can like, subscribe, share, and comment to help us defeat the all-powerful algorithm trying to hold a black pod with a white token down. And thank you for riding with us and watching at YouTube, man. Y'all be sure to hit that subscribe button, that bell for notifications, hit that thumbs up, leave a comment, rate us, review us, give us something that y'all want to see us do. Whatever the content is, man, we got y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because we know that your time is precious here at the TruVue Podcast. Let us help you weed through the bullshit so you know what you're going to get. TruVue Podcast.
You type in hyphen.
Usually Zoe goes next. It's not my cue. Guys, go ahead and check me out at the Great Conversation Podcast, where we indulge in healthy dialogue about topics that are important to today's society and culture, anywhere that you're listening to podcast. And what I really want our listeners to do right now, guys, rate your boy Mel's transition segue game, man. What do y'all give it? You know what I'm saying? Tonight, I give him a 4.5 out of 5. That boy don't really miss. It's just always room for improvement. So just tell me what y'all think. Go ahead, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe to us over on YouTube, and also leave a comment, man. Let us know what you want us to watch.
Most definitely.
Alley oop to my guy. Catchphrase in there.
So mixed it. All right. With that said, y'all know what we always say here at the TruVue Podcast.
Friends. How many of us have them?
Friends. Yeah.
Go watch some shit.
Ones we can depend on.
Friends. Good job.
What is that? That one like this? How they do that? Oh, God damn it.
Oh.
TruVue Podcast.
A bunch of different views.
The boys keep it real, man. I really like listening to them, man. They funny. Yeah. Son. You know what I'm saying?
They really speak their truth.
What the hell was that?